Hey everyone, welcome back to tradevest.eu, where we break down the crypto world without the hype. Today we're diving into the current market turmoil in November 2025 and what it means for 2026. Bitcoin's below $95,000, altcoins are bleeding. But is this the end or just the setup for a massive bull run? We'll cover key trends, overall forecasts, and zoom in on two promising Layer 1 players, SEI and SUI. Stick around for detailed projections and why institutions are still piling in. Let's jump in. As of mid-November 2025, the crypto market is in a bearish grip. Bitcoin has dipped below $95,000 for the third time this month, down from its highs, triggering over $700 million in liquidations, mostly long positions. This 6.6% 24-hour drop ties into broader issues: tech sell-offs, massive ETF outflows, and tax season selling. Altcoins aren't faring better. Ethereum's at $3,176 after a 10% slide, Solana's down 8%, and market sentiment, it's in extreme fear territory. But here's the flip side. Bitcoin's dominance is up to 59.4%, acting as a safe haven, while Ethereum's share dips to 14.8%. Stablecoins like Tether are rising for risk-off plays. Exchange reserves are at record lows, 2.38 million BTC, signaling whales are accumulating. And institutions? They're not backing out. Harvard boosted its Bitcoin ETF holdings by 257% to 442.8 million. The UAE sovereign fund grabbed 514 million, and Wells Fargo upped its stake by 162% to 383 million. Even MicroStrategy's moving 58,915 BTC, but CEO Michael Saylor says it's all about accelerating buys. Venture capital, a whopping 22 to 25 billion poured in this year, doubling 2024, focusing on real infrastructure over memes. Let's talk trends reshaping crypto. Real-world assets RWAs are exploding, up 260% to $23 billion in H1 2025, with projections hitting $16 to $30 trillion by 2030. Think BlackRock's Buiddle Fund at $2.5 billion AUM, now on BNB chain, and new standards like ERC 7943 for compliant tokenization. Meme coins are maturing too, adding utility like asset-backed models with iGaming revenue. Bitcoin's getting smarter, with projects like Beyond for seamless cross-chain moves. XRP's ecosystem is buzzing, a 92.6 million token transfer to Coinbase, but reserves down 9%, hinting at supply squeezes. The first U.S. spot XRP ETF launched with $59 million volume on day one. Short-term boosters? China's $50 billion liquidity shot, its potential Fed rate cuts of 150 basis points by end 2026, and regulatory clarity. But watch out for spills from 2025, like U.S. tariffs and Russia-Ukraine tensions, that could drag into Q1. Now, the big question, what's next for 2026? Analysts see a pivot from 2025's quiet end to a bull extension. Bitcoin cycles might stretch to 5 years due to global liquidity lags and debt rollovers, peaking mid-2026. Bitwise's Matt Hugin calls it a massive bull run, fueled by no late 2025 blow-off top, Bitcoin as a hedge against debasement, stablecoin booms, and tokenization. Forecasts range from $150,000 to $200,000 for BTC by early mid-2026, thanks to institutional flows and ETF expansions for ETH and SOL. But it's not all rosy. Some warn of a bear reset if volatility spikes or regs tighten. DXY strength and geopolitics add risks. Overall, sources like Binance Research highlight resilience, comparing 2026 to 1999 on steroids with liquidity floods. Remember, these are projections. Crypto's volatile, so buy or. Shifting to specifics, SEI, the Layer 1 built for trading speed. Current price, around 17 cents. For Q1 2026, projections vary wildly. Conservative takes from Changelly, 12 to 28, spaced on history, and 74.7% ROI. Cryptopolitan experts say 49.59. Oriel Insights goes higher, up to $3.60 by year-end. Community on X is bullish, targets like $1.79 to $3.11 tied to altcoin peaks. NAV 2025 Jan 2026 with wild calls for $37 to $50 in super bull modes. Factors. SEI's efficiency shines in rallies, but volatility and low ROI mean steady, bumpy growth. Unlock pressures ease post-2025, which could help. SUI looks even stronger, trading $182.50 now. Q1 2026, Venture Burn predicts $3.67 up to $4.98 year-end, 52 to 106% ROI, backed by RSI MACD and AI models. Investing Haven, 420 to 910 post-breakout, edging out Solana in tech. Changely, $1.36 min, 3.11 max, averaging 75.7% ROI. X Communities I 9 to $25 plus, thanks to unlock relief after Deck 2025, Grayscale Trusts, and gaming surges. SUI Play Console, top 10 TVL. Ecosystem growth in DeFi and games positions SUI for big gains if altcoins rally. Here's a quick table summarizing 2026 projections from various sources. This shows the range, conservative to optimistic, and key drivers like tech advantages and market timing. In wrapping up, while 2025 ends on a down note, 2026's liquidity and innovations could supercharge the market, lifting SEI and SUI. But risks abound: macros, regs, volatility. This isn't financial advice, always research. What do you think? Bullish on SEI or SUI? Drop comments below, subscribe for more crypto deep dives. See you next time.